Welcome back to my channel. She goes by India. Yep, that's me. We're going to start off with the pink beans. Right now, what I'm doing is pouring in the whole can of pink beans into the crock pot. Then I'm going to start with my paste season, which is sofrito. I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of the sofrito. You can also add to your liking. Okay, the second paste I'm going to add is the recao. I do 1 tablespoon of recao. Recao to me could be very strong, so I don't like putting that much in it. Now I'm going to start putting in the dry ingredients, and I'm going to start off with adobo. The adobo I put to my liking. You could put less or you could put more. This is the Sazon Goya white season pack. You're going to notice in the next clip that I didn't put the Sazon Goya white pack in yet. Reason for it is because I added water into the pot because I didn't want the beans to get too salty with too many ingredients on top of it. This is the Sazon Goya orange pack. So I'm putting in 2 packs of the Sazon Goya orange pack into the crock pot. Now I'm putting in the Sazon Goya white pack. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to crush up 1 whole beef cube. I'm going to crush it up as small as I can crush it up to. Enough so it can evaporate in the water very quickly. When you throw it in the pot whole as one, it takes a long time for it to dissolve. Now it's time to just mix everything up. Mix everything up really good. Let all the ingredients meet each other. Decided to kick it up a notch and add some salchichas. If you don't like salchichas, you can add salchichon, jamon, ham, whatever you like. In this part, I tasted the water and it had flavor, but I needed it to be just a little stronger because remember, you're about to add the rice and the rice absorbs everything. And when I added the water, it kind of dimmed down the taste a bit. I added 1 more Sazon Goya white pack and just a little bit more adobo. This is the crock pot I have. I forgot to show it in the video. I'm going to let the seasons and the beans preheat for 10 minutes before adding the rice. Okay, so I'm going to use this blue paddle spoon to mix it up. Look how after 10 minutes, how nice and steamy it's looking. So this is letting me know that now it's time to put in the white rice. Right here, I have in the bowl 2 cups of white rice. Making sure it's all going in. And then I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more cups of white rice. Now I'm going to start mixing it up. Mix up everything together really good. You want the seasonings to just combine with everything. Mix it all up really good. I'm going to go ahead and add more water. I'm not going to add a lot because the pot already had enough. So I just want to get the water base to go right above the rice. Okay, then you could do the spoon check. And that's how you'll know that the water consistency in the pot is perfect. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I totally forgot to times the crock pot. But this is how it's looking so far after 10 minutes. That I can tell you that this is how it's looking after 10 minutes. Now I am going to add more water because if you notice the rice does look a little bit hard. So little by little I'm going to be adding more water. And I'm going to keep mixing it around, mixing it around. And until I feel that it's finally cooked. As you see, I'm putting the rice into like a little mountain, and to me this helps it cook faster. I decided only to use one box. So I have in the bowl one box of the cornbread mixture. I'm going to add one egg, which I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to add 1/3 cup of milk. All I'm going to do is mix everything up really good until it forms to a nice smooth and creamy consistency. Just like this. I have my pan out, and what I'm about to do now is butter it up. This is the butter that I'm using. You could use whatever you like. The pan is all buttered up. Now I'm going to pour the cornbread. Making sure everything comes out the bowl, not leaving anything behind. Right here what I'm doing is just banging the pan up and down a little so any air bubbles can come out. Time for the cornbread to go in the oven. I put it for 350 for like 30 minutes or until it's done. Now I know I told you in the other video that I do not eat pork, and I don't. But ham, I ain't gonna lie, I have not yet gotten away from it. I bought this ham at Aldi's. The first thing I'm gonna do is slice all of it into square slices, as you see what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just gonna do this throughout the whole ham. There it is. I'm gonna lay it flat, cut it 2 times, giving me 3 pieces. Then I'm gonna grab it up and place it on a pan that I have on the side. I'm going to repeat this process until I'm fully done with the whole ham. Now that the ham is all in the pan, I'm going to pour over 100% pineapple juice. I always put 1 can for 1 container of the ham. Make sure it's all in there. Now I'm going to put in the brown sugar. Yes, I have my brown sugar in a mason jar. I'm going to get probably like 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and just sprinkle it around. Remember, the amount that is put is to your liking. You do not have to put the amount that I'm putting of either pineapple or the brown sugar. Clover time. So I'm not sure how many I put. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 clovers. I promise you that the taste was not overpowered by the clovers at all. The ham came out delicious. So now it's time to wrap it up with aluminum foil because it's going to go in the oven. I put it for 350 for about an hour or to my liking. Like I told you before, I like my meat well done. In the oven it goes. As you see, The cornbread is fully done. Now what I'm gonna do is cover it up with some, ooh, you saw that, some butter. I like to cover it up as soon as it comes out from the oven because it it melts the butter right away. And that's how you want it. You want the butter to melt right away. You don't want the butter to stay looking all cold and on top. No. Look how nice and easy and smooth it's just gliding all over. When I tell you this is like a critical main part of the cornbread, it is a game changer. That's how you want it to look, glossy. I took the ham out of the oven to check the progress of it, and although it's already done, I like the top to be nice and like a bit crispy. I put it back in the oven, and this is how I like it. It's done. So here's how the rice came out. It's fully done. I love the way it tasted, the way it came out. You gotta have patience with a crock pot when it comes, especially to like colored rice, because white rice is way easier. But I'm gonna give it maybe an estimate for the whole thing. I say probably like a half hour. Like I said, I didn't keep track on it and I apologize, but this is how it came out. Delicious. The end results. Try it. You'll like it.